Well, here we are. It went down to 55 without even.
Thank you for watching South Georgia Podcast.
Morning. We are in Oakley, Kansas. This is a fuel stop I like to stop at right before Colorado because I get fuel pretty cheap here. Right now it's $1.92 a gallon, and it's $2.18 at the pump. Is this dirty? Right. And that's with using my RTS card. God, I hope that didn't. Anyways, didn't sleep very good last night. I don't know why. I've got a few things going on in life, and I guess what people need to realize if you're thinking about getting into this is you can't just pick up and run home if you have an issue with your kids or your wife, or your neighbors are complaining about loud music or anything that you would normally be able to take care of in a normal job. You know, you can just be like, I'll be home later on the day and take care of it then. Stuff like that. You know what? I found that if I flip this thing upside down like this, it makes a much smaller mess and it seems to pump better. So I've started doing that, which is fantastic. Because a lot of times I would have it flipped the other way and this nozzle has a spring on it. That spring right there, and if the spring is messed up or missing, if I would set it to pump like that and then walk away, sometimes that thing would actually fall out. It would fall out, scrape down the truck, and diesel fuel would just start pumping everywhere. So I started flipping up like that, and it's been working great. I think we are currently, I think we're maybe 4 hours from the drop. Check this tire out that we put on last night, make sure everything's good. I woke up at about 5 o'clock this morning and checked all the tire pressure before I left. All of them were a little low. And I knew I would be running by this fuel station this morning. They've got DEF for $2.59 a gallon, and I just so happened the DEF warning came on saying you're out of DEF. You'll be slowed down in 100 miles, which I have a jug of DEF. I've been keeping a jug of DEF in the truck just in case. Some of these big truck stops you'll go to, and they won't have bulk DEF. You'll have to go inside and buy their DEF, and they want ridiculous amounts for their DEF. So anyways, like I said, we got 4 more hours to go. Man, it's super windy. I can feel the temperature dropping. I can tell winter is coming. Today is September 2nd, I believe. September 3rd. And winter's coming. So, all right, well, I'm gonna pump some fuel in this thing, and then we're gonna get to Denver to drop the load. We were getting 9.9 miles to the gallon. And then honestly, after I picked up that other load in Utah, I'm like, I should probably hammer down a little bit just in case we run into an issue. I want to be able to get there on time and not be running late for the next load. So that's what we did. So now we're getting, I think we're getting 9.7. And I forgot to set the trip meter. Golly, this wind. I forgot to set the trip meter before we picked up this load. So this trip meter will include the load that we picked up from Savannah and took up to North Carolina. This air conditioner cord isn't as long as the other one, so I have to unplug it because if I make a sharp turn, it gets caught on this pipe and puts some stress on that wire, and I don't want to mess up my air conditioner cord. Anyways, God, I babble a lot. Let me get off of here, pump this fuel, and hit the road again. Getting a little nervous, guys. We stopped and filled up at that fuel station maybe 15 miles ago, and the depth gauge is showing empty still. So it's telling me it's gonna slow me back down in 83 miles. It's gonna slow me down to 50 mile an hour. Obviously you don't want to shut your truck off if it does this when you're in the middle of a load, but what I'll do is when I get there to drop, what we'll do is shut the truck off there, and if that doesn't fix it, we'll disconnect the battery cables and see if that fixes it. But I'm hoping it's just kind of lagging, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, here we are. It went down to 55 without even letting me know. It happened sooner than last time. Man, I keep smelling rear end oil. I don't know what's up with that. I don't think it's leaking or anything. I don't know. I'm going to disconnect this battery, see what we can do here. Well, I decided to just try to restart the truck, shut the truck off and restart it without disconnecting battery cables first. And the depth gauge is going up now. So let's hit the road again. All right, we are once again unloaded in Denver. The other broker's been blowing me up. Got to be there by 3, but it's only like 11:30. I'm like, don't worry, dude, I'm gonna make it, I promise. So they need PPE, so I need to get some pants on, and I'm gonna head that way. All right, not much to this load. They had this one listed as a 40-foot load, 3,200 pounds, going to Utah. Truck's still doing okay. All right.
We're only supposed to send you with one bill of lading.
Okay. All right, let's go. Like I said, they had it listed as 40 feet, 3,200 pounds. That's probably 15 feet. Right, we don't have much time left on the clock. We need to book it. Get as far as we can today so we can party tomorrow.